So, you want to bag your Mirage G4. Hello and welcome to another video. This is a Mirage G4 tutorial video on how to bag this specific car. This is not our first Mirage G4 na nagawa. In fact, we actually made Mirage G4 back in the day, around 2020, early 2020. So, thanks Daryl nga pala, siya ang pioneer namin. Ito picture ng Mirage G4 niya. And this is a new client. Okay, Sir Kenneth, how are you? Welcome to the Philippines and I hope it will be a warm welcome kasi pati yung kotse mo nakaporma na pagdating mo sa Pilipinas. Okay? Now, ang Mirage G4 is a subcompact sedan, okay? Na off version siya ni, or it's a sedan version of the Mirage hatchback. So, albeit they're both Mirage, pero mas iba ang kaha ng Mirage G4 sa Mirage hatchback. Lalo na yung headlights, body panels, iba. That being said, subscribe to the channel, like and share the video, hit the bell icon for the notification, stay tuned. Kung gusto nyo malaman kung paano namin ito pinull off na non-invasive na hindi na kailangang initan yung likod, keep watching. Madami tayong kailangan pag-usapan sa coaching to. Kahit Mirage G4 to, I need your head, I need your ears for this. Kasi it's actually quite, it's quite a quirky build. Okay? With that being said, we're going to talk about the suspension parts and I'll see you in a bit. Alright, hello and welcome to the front suspension of the Mirage G4. Right out of the bat, we can see that we have a stock suspension conversion. We actually have the smallest diameter shocks we ever made. Sobrang payat lang ng shocks niya sa unahan. Mas payat pa to sa Wigo. Okay? So, ito ay stock suspension. So, tinaas lang namin yung baso niya. As you can see, tinanggal namin yung well, tinaas namin yung baso ng 30mm. Bakit 30mm? I'll show you the picture. Pag 40, lapat sa axle boot. Pag 35, lapat sa axle boot. Pag 30, hindi na siya lapat sa axle boot. So, yeah. Now, ano bang type na suspension ito? This is actually a McPherson type strut. Oh yeah, by the way, we actually routed the hose along with the brake line so it actually moves with the brakes. You'll see it later. So, something to note about the Mirage G4's suspension is that meron siyang masikip na part dun sa loob. Kala mo maluwag tong coaching to, meron ditong sneaky little parang dimple, pero pasok naman ang daliri ko. Okay? It's not going to puncture the bag, but it's quite close, dangerously close. So, yung slim bag na lang ang ginamit namin for this. So, that being said, this is a McPherson type strut. Pag kumabig ang manibela, kakabig din yung shocks or pipihit yung shocks. In English, the shocks pivot on the shock mount's axis. So that in turn will be, dangerous for your hose line kung hindi mo siya irurutan ng tama. So nakita nyo, gumalaw yung hose line. Balik natin yung tamang movement. So para makita natin. Okay? Yun lang naman. Yun ang kailangan tandaan. Gumagalaw yung mga McPherson type strut na yan. Yan ang ating kalaban. That is all we need to talk about the front. Doon tayo sa likod, may mas maganda tayo pwedeng pag-usapan doon. Kasi meron kaming ginawa doon kakaiba na hindi na kailangan gamitan ng init or acetylene or, torching the suspension para lumuwag. So let's go back there. Welcome to the rear suspension of the Mirage G4. We are meted with a divorce type suspension. Magkahiwalay. From the word itself, divorce siya. We have our shocks here and our airbag. So, this is actually one of the most difficult conversions na pwede natin gawin kasi nga, divorce type siya. So, ito yung nagiging parang pinaka-challenge for these types of cars. So, that being said, meron kami itong ginawang kakaiba. Dati kasi guys, kailangan initan tong part na ito. Okay? Ganap. Yan. Kita nyo yan? Yung pinag-uupuan ng bag na yan. Kailangan iinitan yan, papaluin yan para lumuwag. Okay? Yun yung kailangan nating i-take note. Pinapalo ang mga gantong kotse kaya sa lipa yan ginagawa. Hindi yan pwedeng gawin sa Makati shop. Ngayon, ang point ko is, ang ginamit namin bag dito is yung ginagamit namin sa mga Ferrari, okay? Dun sa Subarus, okay? It's what we call the super slim bag. The super slim bag, on the other hand, is quite a quirky bag, okay? It's small enough to fit places that you want to fit it, but it's powerful enough to lift the car on a certain maximum height. na acceptable for normal use. So, yun yung ginawa namin dito. Anong kapalit nun? Ang kapalit nun is, hindi na namin kailangan paluin yung chassis niya. So, wala kaming ginawang modification na iinitan pa yung mga bakal. So, this is very non-invasive. Ibig sabihin, sobrang linear nung pagkakagawa namin dito. Diretsyon-diretsyo lang yung bag, wala nang papaluin, sentrong-sentro, wala nang offset. Previously, when we do this setup, pinapalo pa namin yung bakal, ino-offset pa namin yung bag, ang tagal ng proseso. Okay? So we figured, why not just change the bags to a better, more compliant bag that will perform as good as the previous bag na kinakabit namin dito, and thus, ito ang nangyari. That's why this is very special. As you can see, this won't go anywhere. Sentrong-sentro yan. Nakasentro lang yan, diretsyong-diretso yan, wala nang offset-offset, wala nang iiwasan. At maganda dito, non-invasive. Pag gusto mong bumalik sa spring, balik lang yung spring. Dati, pinuputol pa namin yung shock, yung spring catch sa taas. So, it's evolving. The point is, the suspension geometry na nilalagay namin is evolving. So, closer look of the bag, you'll see, sobrang luwag niya. See? Sobrang luwag niya. Hindi mo siya makikitaan nung lalapat siya dito sa may bakal na to. Kaya hindi mo na siya kailangan paluin. Yun yung pinaka-best part ng build na ito. So, this is what I want to highlight. For future clients na naka-divorce spring, hindi mo na kailangan umuwi sa lipa. Sa Makati na natin gagawin lahat. Okay? Let's move on to the back side of the car and show you the system of this Mirage G4. Hello and welcome sa trunk layout natin dito sa Mirage G4. First of all, I will remove this first so you can see the system. Nag-provision ka lang kami dito ng woodworks na simple, all black, malinis lang. So, the space of the Mirage G4 is very big. Okay? Maluwag siya. Hindi tayo magkakaroon ng problema sa space. So, ang ginawa ng may-ari, he just actually put the system on the spare tire because it will be, you know, mas practical para sa kanya na meron tayong system lang na nasa ilalim. Spare tire, he can just put it on the trunk space kasi malaki naman. Zooming in, you will see our fitment management system. This is actually the pressure sensor package. Classic fitment lang to. Noisy pumps, you know the drill, the usual, okay? That being said, okay, let's actually try to, you know, focus you properly. So what we have here is our latest generation Fitment AMS, the Fitment Engineering Management System. Okay, industrial sockets, CNC etch plate, pressure sensor-based system, height sensor ready, 1:1 ang features ng airlift performance. So you get what you pay for. We actually offer a lot of features for this type of system. Okay? And that being said, wala naman tayong pwede pag-usapan pa dito sa likod. Ibalik na lang natin yung mga panels para makita nyo yung pinaka-layout natin. Ibalik na natin yung mga panel nila. And lastly, the last panel sa ilalim. Okay? Seals the deal. And there you go. Pwede niyang kargahan ng gamit. Actually, hindi na nga nakita eh. Raising up the exposure, kita nyo, maluwag naman yung ating rear side. And thank you sa boys for doing a wonderful job providing or provisioning a very, very basic carpet layout ng wood panel para mapatungan yung... Ito kasi protection to ng system namin. Pag nagpatong ka ng gamit, ito na yung pinaka-parang protection ng system para hindi matamaan, maano yung mga hose. So, sinasama na namin yan. Okay? That being said, let's drop the car and let's actually hear our final thoughts. Nag-a-alarm na yung kotse. Hello and welcome sa outro ng kotse. As we discussed a while ago sa under chassis, kita nyo, we actually provided a non-invasive way to do this build. So with the help of that bag na ginamit namin sa mga Ferrari, the Mirage G4 actually poses a big threat pag kinakabitan namin ng bag. Sobrang offset, sobrang pinapalo pa yung likod kasi nga mas maliit yung chassis niya. Mas maliit yung torsion beam niya sa likod to the point na ang hirap ikabit ng mga standard bag namin. So, we used the Ferrari bags on this and it actually rides really well. You have to take my word for it. For now, we're going to demonstrate the dynamics of the car so you can actually see the lift capability and the full drop. Well, this is the full drop, so let's just raise it up first. Let's raise up the car. Okay. Yan ang full lift ng kotse. So you can see kahit super slim bag yung ginamit sa likod, it still gave us quite a huge lift. Around 3 to 4 fingers sa likod and a solid 5 fingers sa unahan. Take note, mas malaki ang wheel well ng unahan kaysa sa likod, so it's okay na yung likod natin is kukunti yung lift. Pero as you can see, sa running board niya, hindi naman naiiwan yung likod. Let's actually try to put more pressure sa likod if meron pa tayong lift. Actually, meron pa. So the air was not enough lang, so tataas pa siya. With that being said, we don't really want to see the full lift capability that much. So let's go on and drop the car. Okay. And that stopped the pump as well, turning off the engine. I would like to address the elephant in the room. Yes, naka-stock mags pa si boss. Hindi pa niya napapaltan. We actually recommended na mag-air sis muna kayo bago kayo magpalit ng mags para makita mo yung drop ng kotse. But, as an initial recommendation, I think 17s will be a banger for this car or 16s with a lower profile tire. Babagsak pa yung kotse sa lupa. The ground clearance that you see here will actually drop even more. I told you in the intro, mahirap tong gawin. Ironically, kahit siya ay mas maliit na kotse, mas mahirap gawin yung kotseng to. Kasi yun na nga eh. From the word itself, mas maliliit yung parts niya kasi maliit siyang kotse. Mas maliliit lang clearance, meaning mas mahirap i-fit yung mga bags natin. But thankfully, dahil maganda ang inventory natin here at Fitment, we were able to select a proper bag without invading, heating up, hammering the rear side of the suspension. And that gave us a very, very straightforward build. Sentrong-sentro lang lahat. Pwedeng gawin sa Makati. Yun yung mga benefits na ginagawa namin. As you can see, we evolve, we study. Hindi kami tumitigil mag-aral kung paano mapapabilis ang trabaho, mapapaganda ang trabaho. So I bet if Daryl is watching this, malalaman niya yung sinasabi ko. Kasi ang hirap talaga gawin ng likod niyan. Okay? Kasi sobrang pinapalo pa talaga. So, if you want to bag your Mirage G4, it's possible now. And it's actually easier to do now. So, if you're in the market for an air suspension, hit us up. Kung hindi kami ang gagawa ng suspensions nyo, might as well try to show them this kasi may mga concerns kami dito. Kami ng bihasa gumawa, mayroon pa kaming concern. Paano pa kaya yung hindi pa masyadong bihasa? So, be careful na lang sa builder na pipiliin natin. So, you want to bag your Mirage G4. This is how. Okay? It may be the smallest car na pwede namin gawin sa Fitment. It's actually smaller than the Wigo in terms of, mechanical parts, shock body, torsion beam suspension. Pero, nonetheless, it's a great platform pa din. If you're in the market, ang ganda nga nung ginawa nung kay Daryl, bastos na bastos. That's all I have to say for the Mirage G4. Work in progress pa kasi. Wala pa tayo spec ng mags. So for now, it's slammed to the floor. We got the Fitment sticker. We're actually waiting for the owner, Sir Kenneth, to arrive. And we'll be having a good time explaining to him. I bet he's excited. Sir Kenneth, maganda ride. As per the guys that brought it here in Makati, and as per me, na dinarive ko rin, okay ang ride niya. I have already set the preset for you and you'll have some great time with this car. Welcome back to the Philippines, boss. So for now, it's been Kyle from Fitment Engineering and you're watching Fitment TV. So you want to bag your. Which car is next? I don't know. Stay tuned, like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon for the notification. And I'll see you guys on the next episode. Goodbye.